Okay, hi. Welcome to another episode of Check Out This Home. Do you know whose home we're at? From TikTok, Instagram, YouTube too.
YouTube too, yeah.
There he is. Ethan Gaskill. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Ethan Gaskill from South Carolina? North Carolina. look at me. We actually met for the first time on like this event for Tashin. And I was like, hey, I know you. And he was like, hey, I know you. And then we hung out. Kate's here too. Here, everybody come into the frame. And Kate's coming to help because I basically can't do anything for Kate anymore. But we're going to do a home tour at Ethan's. And he's going to be in it because all of you complained that I'm not featuring the homeowners. But today we can because he actually knows how to be on screen and likes to, I'm assuming. That's what you do.
Kind of, sort of.
Kind of, sort of.
It's a love-hate, perhaps.
Anyways, he lives in a pretty large spot in Los Angeles, and I am jealous, and now I want to move because this room itself, straight up, is my bungalow.
It's straight up my bungalow.
Yeah.
Yours is a little bigger.
Well, okay, so we're going to show you around his spot, and I feel like you actually have a lot of items that you thrifted, but you also have some new stuff. Because is that Arvin Alano's?
It is, yeah.
I could guess it.
Another one of those in the office.
Everyone has an Arvin Alano.
Yeah.
It's just
It's
for
a good
the
row.
price and for how pretty they are and how comfortable. It's really hard to beat.
And then these are Lulu and Georgia, but that's all I can really point out. So, all right, let's start. Go check out this fucking home. Ethan Gaskill from North Carolina.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did it right.
This is Ethan's beautiful dog, Blondie.
Oh, she's beautiful. This couch I feel like is good for a dog because you can like.
Yeah, it looks like good, kind of messed up.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So this can rotate.
Yeah. Do you like adjust these when you're?
I
How
honestly.
do you use them?
Whenever I'm not sitting on it, I put them down. It reminds me of Crocs in like sport mode. This couch is surprisingly so comfortable.
Where's it from?
It's Marlunga sofa by Casina.
Oh, it's vintage though.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I got it at an estate sale. I think I paid like $2,200 for it.
Oh my gosh.
Found this on Facebook Marketplace, and the woman originally listed it for $800, and I was like, I need that sofa, and I had ordered.
That almost feels like a scam.
Yeah.
no, I
We
literally
did get
thought.
that.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
scammed recently.
And basically, so many people had contacted her that she like spiked the price up.
Yeah.
And long story short, she was having an estate sale, and she like wasn't answering my DMs or anything. And Rob looked at her Facebook and was like, "Wait, Ethan, she's having an estate sale today. We need to go see if she has the sofa."
And you did.
So we went, and it was
Yes,
literally
Rob.
there was nothing going on. Like no one was at her estate sale. It was just her chilling in there, and I'm like, "Hey, I want your sofa.
Yeah,
I
we
need
chatted.
this."
I want to buy this.
Yeah.
We also met Rob at this Tashin event. So it was like the four of us, and it took us on a bus, and we kind of just toured Los Angeles, and then we ate at Formosa. It was pretty fun, honestly.
It felt like a school field trip.
I made them take a photo in front of the Beverly Hills sign, so I'll insert that right here.
That photo is
They actually made me take it. They were like, please get a photo of us.
Oh yeah, we really requested that.
Yeah,
This is from Rose Bowl.
yeah. Ooh, the
This
Rose
was
Bowl flea.
You have
$100.
such good Rose Bowl luck.
You know, I used to go to Rose
I've never
Bowl and
been.
found nothing. What?
Yeah, we should do a
We
video.
all should go.
We should do the four of us go to Rose Bowl.
Oh, that would be so good.
And the tile you got
I love.
so lucky on.
So many people tell me to change it, and I'm like, what? No, that's like the one thing I wouldn't want to
This
change.
is amazing because a lot of people have the landlord special. Yeah, the landlord special is like that black and white tile that they keep putting. It's like fake Spanish
yeah.
tile. And yours kind of has it.
No, mine's original and you keep making fun of it.
Now over to your little corner. Can I open it?
Yeah.
What's in here?
Blankets,
Sometimes people
Video
don't like
game.
to have it open, you know?
video game stuff,
Fun.
witchcraft.
Oh, I was like, is that pot?
No.
Anyways, this cabinet's cool. Is this from the flea?
This is from Facebook Marketplace.
Ooh.
I Bought it from a couple that lived out in, I believe, El Segundo, like kind of close to LAX.
Yeah.
And yeah, $75.
What about this guy?
This is from Out of the Closet, the thrift store. In
Yeah.
West
Wait,
Hollywood.
I heard Avery was just telling us about that.
Someone else was just telling. Oh, it was
Avery.
Rob.
They have a whole clothing section, but then they have like a separate home store with a bunch of cool stuff. So
Okay, yeah, we need to go. Is this the finished? I saw you had some boxes from the finished design store.
that's actually a pedestal like TV rolling
Ooh,
stand.
fun.
I'm really excited because I'm gonna take that TV off the wall.
Oh, and then
just
have
have the pedestal.
Okay, you need the pedestal rolling stand.
I know. I can't wait to see when you
Yeah.
unbox that online.
It's I've got a
Can't wait
I
for
got
that
the color
TikTok.
moon, so it's kind of like a slight off-white
Ooh,
color. I think it'll be
love
really
that.
pretty. But yeah, no, this is from Louis Poulsen.
Oh,
and
we love Louis Paulson.
It's the AJ
Louis
floor
Paulson's
lamp.
number one.
They're so cool. Their team is really sweet. And I mean, I love this so much. Like, I love how structural it is. And like this up against like all the browns and cream tones and stuff.
Right.
Like, I love it. In this
You need like
space
a
so
little
much.
chrome sometimes,
Yeah.
you know?
Definitely brings balance to a space.
Okay, that art piece, I want it. It's
Yeah,
so good.
so it's titled, so many people ask about this. Like, this has to be probably the most inquired about thing in my
So
home.
good.
It's by a guy named Claudio Rodriguez. I've looked him up, I've Googled. It says
Vintage or-
1989.
Okay, yeah.
And it's like a jazz player with
I'm obsessed with it.
but the colors are so
The
good.
colors are perfect. Like having this pop in here.
Yeah. Such a fun piece. It was like one of the first pieces of art I bought for my home, and I found it on Facebook for $50.
No way. Okay, so these chairs matching. Where are these guys?
Yeah, these are from Lulu in Georgia.
Same with these.
Yeah, these two.
Is this part of like when you worked with them, or did you already have them?
No, this is from when I worked with them. They
Amazing.
well, it's so funny. They came over to film the house tour,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Wait, did you see Paige's video? Because she has these." And they didn't even know that you.
Wait, that's so funny. Was this like a week ago?
Yeah.
They just
Like-
followed me a week ago.
Okay, that's why.
That's totally it. This piece is really cool. Where did you get it?
I got it off of Facebook Marketplace, and it was also it was in Pasadena that I picked that up.
It's
and,
so good. Was this a pricier piece?
It was. It was.
Yeah.
Well, it was like 2,200.
Oh no, that's not bad at all.
But I mean, I don't know. Like, at the time when I got it, I was like, that's kind of expensive, but I feel like it will like completely elevate my living room.
Well, like a large piece, especially since you have a large house. He's okay. Right?
She wants to be on camera so bad, which is ironic because she is not a camera dog. Anytime I film her, it's like she knows and turns away.
I think it's mid-century, or like Danish space age mirror.
Yeah, this is from Blondie.
You're pretty.
She knows no boundaries. Bloody, sit down.
Mine's
Sit.
like no sitting. I'll stand. Okay, where did you get this?
Yeah, so this is from a brand called Ready to Hang.
Oh, so I could order it.
You can order it.
How
yeah.
much was it?
I want to say this was like $500 or $600.
Wait, maybe I'll order it.
They have really cool mirrors, and they also have different colors and stuff
Ready
too.
to hang.
Ready to hang. It's really fun.
Okay, I need a mirror in my bedroom, and I want like this style because my place is starting to feel also like you were saying earlier. Like, it feels too antique-y over
Yes.
here. Mine is starting to feel like that.
Yeah, I love this piece so much. It's definitely like a little
It's
statement.
a forever piece. It also looks like, for some reason, it looks like it would light up, but it definitely doesn't. This is what I do after these tours. I end up buying like my last one. I went and copied her outdoor table because it's like all of you guys have such good style. So.
This is from a brand called Gubi, G-U-B-I.
Oh yeah, I've heard of them.
But I got it from Design Within Reach. That was kind of expensive. That was like $800 or $900 for
It's so good
one
though.
sconce. I was like, it's a lot. But
Well, DSW is, or DWR, DSW,
Yeah.
that's that shoe place.
Designer Shoe Warehouse.
Yes.
Love to shop
We
there.
love that. No, Design Within Reach, DWR, I feel like it's worth the investments.
Yeah.
Like it's a classic brand that's just never out of style. Last thing, this thing is so fun.
Yeah, I love that piece.
It's just sitting, we put it on his bench. I think it was up on a shelf, but I love this. Is it just like you just lifted it?
I got that from a a reseller. At the time, her brand was called High Goods. She's based somewhere in Southern California,
Okay.
and she resells, and I got that from her, and I love it. I think it's so cool.
The piano for people who have large enough living rooms. It ain't me.
Yeah, I got this. It was actually a moving company
What?
had this, and they were like, we sometimes just get random
Oh,
things.
I've
that we-
actually bought something for a project, but it was a moving company. That was
I
like,
know.
we just have this leftover CB2 table. I was like, oh.
I don't understand how they acquire that stuff, but it's happened twice for me.
But this looks really cool in here.
I got this one on Facebook. It was like $300, and I wanted a entryway table, but then I also have always wanted a piano like this. I just feel like they sound.
It's always on now.
I wish I knew more songs. I can play chords, and I try learning
Play a chord.
Oh God.
He's lying.
I'm like,
He's lying. He doesn't actually know how. Oh. Oh, wait, that's good.
it's fun to just in the mornings like make coffee and come play
Yeah.
piano for like 20 minutes and
And you have a piano, which is just cool.
yeah.
Because I feel like it's fun to have a musical instrument for when you just like have friends over or
Yeah.
like you bring a date back or something and then if they know how to play.
I've literally done that before.
You've had someone come back and then they're like, I can play.
Oh, it sounded like Mozart was in my living room, like crazy.
Okay, wait, did you reupholstered this yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, I knew it.
Actually, it's a fabric Rob found, and we.
Shout out Rob again.
Yeah, Rob honestly puts me on this so much in my house. Like,
Here, I'll show his profile. And I also really like that this like kind of like blends into the piano because it kind of makes it look like it's one piece. I like how you did art above the fireplace, but then a mirror here because
Yeah,
it
it opens
reflects
it up.
the window, whereas that would have reflected the TV.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
fun tips, I guess, some pretty obvious ones. But okay, and then you have a candle company.
Yeah. So I have a candle
must
brand
plug.
called Elsewhere.
When did you launch this?
Back in August of 2022.
Oh, fun! So you've
Yeah.
had it for a bit.
For a bit. It's like really small scale. Everything is hand poured here in LA. Our perfumer's here in LA. It's
Ooh.
like literally me and her, and then Rob once again.
Rob.
works.
Well, that's funny because I'm always being like NK.
Yeah.
Who's just like in there.
He works with me on this too, and so we
Fun.
we have 7 different candle scents. Kind of smells a little bit like
Yeah, it smells so good.
garden soil and
And I really like the glass.
yeah.
That's what I like. When Kate and I walked in, we were like, "Oh, this house just keeps going." So we've got a bedroom, we've got a kitchen, you have a dining room, and you have a giant office, which is insane.
Yeah,
you have
it's a
that
lot to
office.
see.
To have an office where you can have the table in the middle is pretty sweet. All right, let's go. Lead us, honey. Hey girl. Now we are in where Ethan eats. Do you sit down and eat here?
I do sometimes, yeah. It's nice to just not eat on the bed sometimes.
Yeah. That's, I was like, I haven't had my place right now is just a bar. Like I don't even have a space for a
that's
dining
right.
table. And in my old place in Chicago, it was just a bar. So I literally have never had a dining table. Where'd you get it again?
It was on Facebook.
Oh right.
Got it for $150.
I love this.
Which is crazy. I mean, it's one of those things that you kind of, I think they were selling it for less because it's sort of difficult to move and not
Right.
everyone can fit it in their car and
Right.
yeah.
Okay, this thing obviously did not come with the house.
Did not
Unless
come
you got
with the
so
house,
lucky.
No, I wish.
Design Within Reach.
So they sell it at Design Within
Okay.
Reach. I got this off of Facebook Marketplace.
I mean, I say that's me constantly.
I feel like I'm just getting so repetitive,
But
but
that's the best stuff.
normally this retail for like $1,500-ish, and I got everything for like $250.
You find insane deals.
Yeah, I mean it's got like a little rip here.
Yeah.
Once again, I like, don't mind the character. Like I
Oh,
like
I don't at all.
it is so much easier. I feel like to live with things that already have been lived with a little bit.
He's too tall to be in the frame, and now we're gonna hype up the puppy, right, honey? Anyways, this is his little bar area. I'm like, what is this water?
Yeah, water. I can
That's his
just for
vodka.
show. But
I know sometimes the bar area, like even if you don't drink that much, well, I mean, mine gets a lot of use, but like the sweet things.
what is your
Dirty
drink of
Shirley.
choice?
Not a Dirty Shirley. Well, I do drink those sometimes. I feel like I'm always getting like some type of mezcal thing.
Oh, obsessed.
Yeah.
I'm a tequila guy. I love tequila.
Yes, tequila is my number one choice. And then I do drink beer and wine. What about this mirror?
Actually, my roommate left this behind.
Oh,
so
it's cute.
it was hers. Yeah, I like it.
And then this is cool.
Yeah, this is from a place called Cocoa Republic.
I love this night because of the way the light shines on it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you don't need something going upwards.
Like upward.
This is amazing.
Isn't this so cool?
What is this? Who is this? Did you thrift it?
Yeah,
Facebook Marketplace.
Not Facebook Marketplace, no, thrifted. And I think that was from Out of the Closet as well.
This is, oh my god, I need to go there.
Yeah, it's like probably 10-15 minutes away.
Yeah, go.
BTS is a lot closer, but
I was just there the other week and I didn't see anything.
yeah.
BTS is hit or miss, but these are so cute. And it's one of those things that you don't use it. It's
No,
art, you know?
It's art.
But it's so pretty.
Let's take a quick little break to talk about today's sponsor, Bombas. As you all know by now, I am a huge fan of Bombas. Not only am I a huge fan of their socks, I also love their thongs. And I'm very picky about both of those items. Not only does Bombas sell premium basics from socks to underwear to t-shirts, back in 2013, the founders launched Bombas after finding out socks were the most requested items in homeless shelters. So Bombas has a great initiative. Their top 3 most purchased items on the website are matched and donated directly to homeless shelters. As I've mentioned, I'm very picky about my socks. Specifically, they need to be the exact height that I want on my ankle. And Bombas has the perfect fitting sock. It doesn't cut off your ankle. It can be worn with an athletic shoe. It can be worn with a loafer. It can be worn with a heel. They also have a really great color selection, and I just got these red ones. And if you watch my videos, you know how obsessed I am with a red sock. So of course I had to get Bombas. New customers get 20% off their first purchase. So go to the link in my description and use code PAGE20 at checkout for 20% off. And thank you again, Bombas, for sponsoring this video. Now back to Ethan's.
Okay, this is the only part of the kitchen you're going to see because I don't know. I mean, I feel like you could do a full video like making over this kitchen if you weren't gonna move.
Yeah. It's a fine kitchen, but it's not
I feel like you could paint it all and replace these.
Yeah.
Get a cute, you could do stuff.
I know.
It's a project though.
It is a project. And yeah, it's one that just because I am potentially not going to be here for a super long time.
Who knows when he's going to move. But it's actually for a standard kitchen, these aren't the worst in the world, you know? No. And this, if you just replace these. Mm-hmm. So we're just showing you this little corner. But it's cute. I like how you have a little piece of art right there.
That was a pickup from Rose Bowl.
Oh, another Rose Bowl. I think we need to go. We should for sure
definitely
do it.
Need to.
This is so good though. And this type of wood. Okay, and then the question I wanted to ask you is, do you cook?
I actually do. My dad went to school for hotel and restaurant management.
Oh, yeah, fun.
So I grew up in a very culinary forward household.
It's a criteria for me in dating. I'm like, do you cook? And if they say no, I'm like, holy shit. Because my ex and I both didn't cook.
Oh.
So it was pretty bland.
No, it's nice to be with someone who does embrace cooking.
I'm like, you cook and I'll take care of the home.
Yeah. And both of my relationships, we would cook a good bit. So
I would learn, if I was dating someone and they were like, let me teach you, but I'd be like, you make the food.
It makes for cute kitchens are such a intimate part of your house actually.
Good little flirt.
Yeah, it's a fun activity.
I would do that. I'd just drink the wine and be like, my dad does all the cooking and he's a really good cook. And then my mom has literally cooked once in her life. Anyways, good setup to cook though. So there you go. This is all you're seeing of the kitchen. It's the rest of the kitchen and little laundry room, which is nice that you have.
She gets a little confused.
You match her. Where is that piece of art from behind you? Because that thing is cool.
This one is
Yes.
from an estate sale that I actually just recently went to it like a few days before making over this whole bathroom. Yeah, it was super white. The mirror was just like little tiny, like it had to be like $5 from Home Depot. Like
Yeah.
the most affordable mirror you could get. Some people were like, are you sure you want to go that dark in that room because it's not that big and it doesn't get a ton of natural light? I mean, there's a decent window here, but I was like, yeah, I already don't like my bathroom, so I know it can't look worse than what
I sometimes say, like, stop, if a room is dark, stop trying to make it light. Just go with the vibe of
just
it.
go with it.
The counters, and I said this in your kitchen, you just got lucky with that because I feel like normally they'd have quartz, like the white quartz.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'd rather have that than the white.
I mean, painting the room and adding in the wood to warm it up makes me appreciate this color.
Yeah, like works
more.
somehow.
Whereas before it was just like white and gray.
It's like you don't always have to get rid of stuff. Well, if you own the place, like I feel like most people would be like, we have to rip this out, but you can work with it, especially if you're on a budget. Like you can upgrade everything else besides the counters. Reach for the stars and plie and passe. Is that what it's called?
I have no idea.
So Ethan, tell me about your mini fridge.
Yeah, this is a Rocco mini fridge.
This is crazy. You're like a real startup. This is like a startup room. I am jealous that Ethan has a whole room that he can dedicate to his projects, and having like an office where you have a center table like this, I think is, and a desk. Because like you don't have to have cords here.
It's really nice, and just to have like a place that's dedicated that you can be productive in, because for me, like obviously I live at home and then also I work from home, so to have like separate areas mentally is nice. Like when I close the door, the rest of my house is just my house.
I want to show this little closet, but I feel like I should get a better angle so we can see the art.
Yeah.
Did you paint this? Oh, in blue.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Rob and I did. So for this video, I did a whole video on the process of the office, just because similar to the bathroom, we were like, it's already so dark in here. Like, let's make it a little
darker.
Moment.
Yeah.
And
it's like you're probably never sitting there, but it's just, it's an art piece. Because it's like, what would you really use it for? You know? Right. So you might as well just make it pretty. That little piece of art. I guess it's not that little, but I like that you put that color back there.
Yeah, I love that sort of like blue-green with the brown.
And she's just holding her child having a tantrum.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's like, is she pregnant and the baby's like hugging her pregnant belly, or is the baby just having a meltdown? Oh, this is wood.
Yeah, this is like it's wood, but it's like a board. We were gonna do a cork board, and then we were like, wait, let's just get a piece of wood and get these like mounting brackets. Yeah, I have like YouTube video ideas that I need to film.
I know, it's fun to have like a board where you just throw up like inspo. Yeah. You know, like I think my garage is kind of all like that. Like I just have shit all over my walls, like fabric swatches. But I think it's important to like have that out.
Yeah. For me, having my ideas out in the open, like I'm such a like handwritten note person.
Same.
Like
I write all mine.
To see
visuals.
Things. Yeah.
And I like to like cross things off.
Me too.
You know?
Makes it a lot more rewarding when you get it done.
Honey, your blankie. Oh, your hat, honey.
That's literally from her baby blankie that they used with her litter mates.
Oh, your litter mates.
She loves it.
Your blankie. This is so cute, this little spot. I love that you did a clear cabinet. I mean, if you had like some messy ass storage, you probably would not want it clear.
I mean, one thing that we did is you got these like boxes. We just bought them from thrift stores for like $5 here, $10 there, and we just stuff the cables and stuff in it to like hide the mess. Yeah.
The cabinet, it's steel. Where is this from?
This is from Lulu in Georgia
as
Lulu. Well. Yeah.
It's pretty.
I love this. I think it's so
I think you have nothing else like this.
Anything like this at home at all.
I love it.
So yeah, I love it here in the office, but if I were to move, I'm curious like where else it could live in my next home.
There's so much you could do with it. But I really like that it's also a creativity type closet with all of your like tapes down there.
Yeah, it's like half function, but like also part aesthetics too.
Right. There's so much you could do with it. I mean, it could live in like a kitchen too.
Oh, that'd be so to like display like bowls.
Yeah,
and stuff
like larger
that.
items.
I love that.
And sometimes you just need a little glass to add like a little shine.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is so fun.
Yeah, this is from Design Within Reach. Honestly, like I just put a lot of the books that I'm like, I don't want you out on display in the rest of the house, but we'll put it
I'm
here.
the same. I have that exact
Like
same
I
shelf.
love those books, but there's a place for them.
Well,
so
it's like I don't want a pink book on my shelf.
Yeah, that's a little too loud.
Like one of my favorite books is Untamed by Glennon Doyle. It's like a very popular book, but basically the whole premise is you can do hard things. But I will say it's the ugliest book cover. It's like pink and blue, like paint splatters or something. So it would land in.
Yeah.
It's so funny standing on this. This is so good too.
Yeah, that's from Artemide, I believe is the name of it.
Artemide?
Artemide is they actually do like a lot of like office-y type things.
I love office-y design.
Yeah.
Like old office.
Yeah, me too.
You
I have
know?
a book, Lighting the Workplace.
Let's show it. Whoa, this is fun. Wait, isn't this in... Where is this? Old office inspiration. Like, because they have like the best like architecture and carpet. It's like so
Yeah.
outdated that it's good. Another thing that I do a lot, and like people probably don't love this, but I rip out pages from books all the time in frame.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah.
I've done that with magazines before.
I'll like take an old book that I thrift and I'll frame stuff in it if I like love an image.
I love also just seeing the ways that style through the years has like
I know.
come. I mean, that's like
Insane.
unreal. Like it looks so cool.
I feel like these are
I have another book too. This is like the house Bible. I have a little neighborhood library, just like a bookshelf in my neighborhood. And this one, there's the house book and then there's the kitchen book. But this one is like any and everything you could ever think of to know about your house, from like doorknobs and
Whoa.
knockers to the photos and everything are just so beautiful in
This
this.
is so fun.
But I'm similar to you where it's like I get a lot of these books and I forget to look through them, but then these two in particular, I
I know.
look through and I'm like,
We should.
sweet.
Cute. Here, keep them out. They're fun. Here's the books that we just chatted about. Go thrift a book. Okay, so what is your ceiling color?
It's, do you want me to take?
Come here.
Oh, I think she just swallowed it.
Yeah,
was
she ate it. Oh, no.
No.
Oh.
Whatever.
It's okay. Okay, so ceiling color.
Yeah, ceiling color is Peristyle Brass from Sherwin-Williams.
Great.
And the guy at the paint store was like doing everything in his power to not give me. He was like, "You don't want to paint your ceiling this color.
He's like,
I
"It's
promise you, it's
too-"
going to be too weird and too dark. It's going to cast a
Where'd
light
you
in your
go?
room." Sherwin-Williams.
Oh, you went directly
and the guy's
to-
like so nice. Honestly, it was so easy to paint this.
Yeah, you
And
could- yeah.
totally changed the vibe of the whole room.
Okay, then the curtains. I like they weirdly match.
I know. It was
Like almost.
almost identical.
Yeah.
Yeah, the curtains are from Nordic Knots. And
Oh,
so
they
is
have
my
curtains?
rug too. But yeah,
Oh.
they just released curtains.
Yeah, I
and,
love this rug.
The color options they have are so beautiful, but I don't know, I already had just like beige
Yeah.
curtains and I was like, I don't really want those again. So I went for these. They are expensive. I mean, Nordic Knots, their quality is so good.
It's
but,
so good,
Well,
but-
also curtains in general are just like $1 billion,
Insane.
like the most money.
You're gonna show me. Where's this one from?
This is from Cultivar, which is like out of all the bedding I've ever tried.
Yeah.
Cultivar,
Cultivar.
Cultivar. They specialize in linen bedding, and this is one that I recently
Okay.
got. The color is called Sand. And
Sand.
then under it, I've got they're just plain white linen bedding.
Love this art piece, and more specifically, I love this bag.
God,
It's the Lowe's bag.
it's so
It
good.
actually looks cute on your door handle.
These are from a brand called Lycan. They're based out of New York. They're actually you can rent their props and like furniture and lighting and
Oh.
stuff too. They do rental, but
Whoa.
it's I think primarily for New York. But they sell their own products, and this is.
I've definitely seen these.
And I mean, they're not a terrible. I don't think they're a bad price. It was like
300.
no 100. It
$100.
was like $100 per one. And I mean,
Wow.
They're so cool. Like I have a lot of vintage things in my home, or like old like wooden things. So I mean, kind of similar to like the lamps in the living room. I like having steel or chrome to kind of break it up.
You need some metal. It's like it's hard to figure out materials, especially when wood is like the main guy.
Yeah.
And it's like sometimes I'll walk into a room and I'll be like, I have so much wood in here.
Yeah. I have to mention, because we've mentioned Rob 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Rob came over a few weeks ago and he was like, "Wait, where did you get that?" And I was like, "I found it at Out of the Closet, the thrift store that we love to go to." And he was like, "Ethan, I literally got the other one that went with that." And he was like, "I left that one at the store." We didn't even know we like went. Cute. And we each got the two guys. They like separate.
Wait, that's so funny.
It was really funny.
If that happened with Kate and I, we'd be like, "Ew, I hate that happened." We don't like to admit our love for each other.
Well.
That's so cute, though.
This is from Firm Living.
Wow.
And honestly, like around when I first started making home content, this was one of my first purchases. And I
do know Firm.
I still really like it.
I never bought anything from them, but their prices are pretty good.
Yeah, I want to say this was like $300.
Wait, this is what I have. Wait, not this one, but the one that's called I don't know what it's called.
Oh yeah, it's like that's a really. It's kind of similar to another 13. It's like an Ambroxan.
I love that one.
Yeah.
Every time I wear it, people ask me what I'm wearing, and it's so annoying because I have to be like, I don't know what it's called. And it's actually called that. So, but people did say there was better ones of this brand.
Yeah, Diaz & Durga is really good. They're based out of Brooklyn, I think, and they actually opened up their first store here in LA in Santa Monica.
Oh, they're kind of pricey. I'm showing them.
Take a
whiff. Ethan loves to watch TV every night. He has to have a TV in every room. He's adding one to his office, his kitchen. I'm kidding. Is this the one that's gonna stay when you you're putting that one on wheels?
Yeah, the other one's gonna go on wheels. I mean, this one, like, I know having a TV in your bedroom is.
I in Chicago I had one.
I love the idea of just being able to like sit in bed and watch YouTube or watch
I'd
TV
rather have a
something.
TV here than in the living room.
I know, me too.
Oh my god. Where's your hat, honey? Where'd you come from, honey?
Yeah, it's just a frame TV, and
it's great.
Honestly, I don't even have a frame on it. It's just like the plain TV. I was like, it looks pretty minimal. It's fine.
If it's so obvious that you're like making it into art, or you know how people want to like cover it, if it's not like in a cabinet, I'm like, just let the TV be out. You know. Okay, and then last thing is this chair is pretty cool.
There's I take my shoes off of it, but there was an estate sale up the street, and I got it for $40.
It's so good.
I used that earlier when I mentioned Google, like the Google camera.
Oh yeah.
If you are ever thrifting or at an estate sale and you want to know the value of something, or you're like, wait, this might be something,
just put a Google camera,
and it'll literally pull up First Dibs, Cherish, Etsy, like all the listings for it, and you like. It immediately gives you perspective, which I didn't do that with this at first.
But what was it? What does it cost?
Because it was like $40, so I was like, I'm going to get it anyway. But it's like $250, $300.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
amazing.
Pretty good price.
Come on, girls. I thought we were going to the kitchen.
And now we're back to where it all began at 8 a.m., 8:30 actually. We were late. Kate texted me and was like, I never do this, but I'm running behind. And I was like, wait, I am too. And then you were like saying...
I was very much running behind.
It was because the matcha line was really long. And then Kate was stuck in traffic, so it's fine. I had to go to Walmart this morning, so... JK, Ethan already had all of these out. What do you got planned for the rest of the day? Just hanging? Gotta take the dog to the park.
Gotta take Blondie out. Yeah, gotta get her some exercise. Gonna edit my next YouTube video.
Fun.
And then, what do you eat?
And yeah, I'm gonna go eat. I know it's been a day. What time is it?
I don't even. My watch is not even.
I haven't worn a watch in like 10 years. I'm like, what time is it?
I wear mine every day, but I never have it set.
It is
It's embarrassing.
past lunch. Okay. Anyways, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go edit. Also,
No, this worked out. Perfect.
It worked out amazing.
Yeah.
So I'm super happy.
Yay.
So yeah, I get to go home and drop a bunch of content.
Well, thank you so much for coming to my house.
Thank you for having me and Kate.
Yeah, of course.
And your house
you guys are
is
welcome
insane.
anytime.
I can't believe it. And your dog. And yourself. So.
Oh, stop.
All right, until next time. Wait. Say goodbye.